Hi everyone, and welcome to a thought from the Psalms, and today's psalm is Psalm 19. Just going to read some of those verses and offer some reflections. And the first few verses go like this. The heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands. Day after day they pour forth speech. Night after night they display knowledge. There is no speech or language where their voice is not heard. Their voice goes out into all the earth, their words to the ends of the world. Isn't it amazing how nature just points us to the goodness and the glory of God? Have you had those moments where you're walking perhaps in the countryside up on a hill or a mountaintop and you get an incredible view or a sunset or the night sky with its stars and the moon, and our hearts are filled with wonder? And I think every heart is filled with wonder, whether people have faith or no faith. I remember when I didn't have faith, just looking up at the majesty of creation, and your soul is lifted and you think there must be more, and you are filled with awesome, inspiring thoughts. And that's sort of what the psalmist here, David, is saying. He's saying that is our natural reaction as human beings to God's wonderful creation, even if we don't know God. But at this stage, he's sort of pointing to things that are outside of us. The creation, the heavens, which is above us, the skies also over us, and all that these beautiful aspects of creation that are beyond us point to. And we wonder and we sort of long, our hearts long for a connection with the maker of it all. Well, what's amazing is that this psalm then goes on to make things more personal and point to the God who draws near to each one of us. In verse 7 it says, "The law of the Lord is perfect, reviving the soul. The statutes of the Lord are trustworthy, making wise the simple. The precepts of the Lord are right, giving joy to the heart. The commands of the Lord are radiant, giving light to the eyes. The fear of the Lord is pure, enduring forever. The ordinances of the Lord are sure and altogether righteous. They are more precious than gold, than much pure gold. They are sweeter than honey from the comb. By them is your servant warned. In keeping them there is great reward." So having looked at the wonders of all that's beyond us and outside of us in creation, David points to the Word of God, which we are able to take into ourselves in its laws, in its statutes, in its precepts, that we hold the Word of God in our hands and we can take it like medicine and put it in our system and get all of its goodness for ourselves. Because he is not a distant God who is just beyond, but he is an immanent God who is near. So tuck into his word today.